Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and it's time for us to get into another music reaction. So, guys, we have the last Lamb of God one for the day. This is Grayscale. This looks like it's just a lyric video. However, it is Vevo, so again, sorry in advance if it gets blocked for visual content. So, we just burned through listening to Nevermore and Omens and saw the videos. Bangers, man. This one, I feel like, same thing. It's going to be a banger. But here's a little insight into this one. This one is not from Randy. The insight on this one. Wait, is this for? This is for Omens. Okay, the insight on this one is actually from Willie, the guitarist. He wrote this song. So he said, Grayscale has just a smack you in the face, bit of hardcore feel to it. We had basically finished writing the record, and I wrote this song thinking it won't necessarily be a Lamb song. I sent it to Josh Wilbur, who's our producer, to check out, and he responded with, "Perfect. This is the last song we need for the record." So yeah, this was written by Willie. It was the last song that was written for the record, and according to this, it's going to be a banger that has a hardcore feel to it. I'm assuming he means the genre of hardcore, not just, yeah, man, that was hardcore. You know what I mean? So I did look at the lyrics, and kind of like with Omens, it seems hopeless, except this one is kind of hopelessness stemming from a war inside his head or something. And that's the first thing he says in the song. There's a war going on inside my head. Kind of me subconsciously picking up on the Edgar Allan Poe vibe from Nevermore. I kind of got that imagery in my head when I was reading these lyrics. Kind of reads in some moments like poetry. Okay. There's a war going on inside my head. Shadow's son of golden thread. I sip the sweetest tastes until their bitter ends. I feel the greatest love inside the worst revenge. Cold rain falls on my face and the light in my hand. I'm turning inside out. I don't know who I am. And do I want it to stop? So I just, my subconscious, I'm just picking up on some kind of Edgar Allan Poe story. Some guy standing in the rain, holding a lantern or something, and I honestly, I don't know exactly what this song's about because it didn't really give any insight into that. But what is Grayscale? It's seeing in black and white, right? So it talks about a war in his head. He has no way to escape. He's seeing black and white, dark days. Talks about shadows. Doesn't know who he is anymore. That's the vibe I'm getting, but I don't know any exact meaning. So anyway, without further ado, I'm excited to get into this triple Lamb of God, the last one for the day. Triple Lamb of God reaction. Here we go. Lamb of God, Grayscale. Oh, immediately. Oh man! Dude, this is the heaviest one so far.
Grayscale has fled from black to white, live through dark days, stillness in a crashing wave, turn in bright nights, fall into an angry sky. Grayscale has fled.
Ooh, and traumatic there. Okay, hold on. Let's just talk about this for a moment here. Yes, this I feel the hardcore, the genre of hardcore in this. Except, this. Not to say hardcore is like not sophisticated or not very skilled, but hardcore, at least my definition. When I think of hardcore, I think of very simplistic kind of riffs. But this is like hardcore, but with way more sophisticated lead guitar work and little rhythms like in the beginning of the song. I really like that open note part there too in the chorus where it's like da 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 da. That was cool. Yeah, this is so far out of the three I've heard, the heaviest one so far, I think. Just the most unrelentingly heavy, and just the song immediately started out just right out the gate, charging like a bull, man. Let's keep going.
From black to white in a grayscale tide.
This part is awesome. Very cool lead guitar work.
There's a war going on inside of me. Questions echo endlessly. I pay nothing to steal away. I won't escape.
Oh, I love that. Guitar harmonies right there.
To try and be my place. Cold winds blow from the hills. There's eyes on my back. It's sinking, shifting sands. I don't know where I am. Grayscale has fled.
Oh, I love this part.
Black to white, live through dark days. Stillness in a crashing wave. Died in bright nights. Fall into an empty sky.
Oh, you guys hear that soaring guitar note in the back there? Just that squeal.
Died in bright nights. Fall into an angry sky. Grayscale has fled from black to white.
Breakdown. Oh yeah. I just love the sound of the ride cymbal on this album so far.
Wow, with a grayscale touch.
Yeah.
I thought I know better now.
Whoa.
The world is upside down.
Whoa.
I thought I
That tom work in the breakdown.
know the weight is crashing
Whoa.
down.
I'm sorry. I gotta hear that tom work again. That was cool, man. I haven't really heard tom work like that in a breakdown before. Hold on, let's go back a bit.
In the grayscale time. Wow, with a grayscale touch.
Bring in those toms.
I thought I know better now. The world is upside down.
Whoa.
I thought I know better now.
That's so cool.
It's crashing down. Grayscale has fled from black to white. Live through dark days. Stillness.
We always get a pinch harmonic there. Ooh, there's that squeal.
Fall into an angry sky. Grayscale
Pinch harmonic.
has fled
There it is.
from black to white. In a grayscale time.
Whoa. Oh my god, this song was a powerhouse, man. Wow. That was awesome, man. Lamb of God, Grayscale. Wow. You know, one of the few songs I've heard from the self-titled album, the one that came out in 2020, was Memento Mori and then Ghost Shaped People. Just the fact that a lot of that video was in black and white and this song being called Grayscale and this is kind of black and white. I don't know, I was subconsciously thinking about Ghost Shaped People a little bit. And the music in Ghost Shaped People, I could kind of see, like you could tell that, I don't know, to me those songs seem related somehow, other than just the visuality of the videos. But wow, this one is definitely the heaviest I've heard from the three. And maybe that's just the fact that this is also the most unrelenting of the three. This one was just full scale, in your face, nonstop, from the beginning to the end. The other ones kind of had little moments of respite. Well, I would say Nevermore had some moments of more calm and respite. Omens was more like half rock song to me, at least just in my opinion. And this one was just a hardcore genre influenced banger of a metal song, man. This one was awesome. That breakdown was so cool. Here, I can't think of any other breakdowns where it had that much tom work going throughout. And that's all like while he's also having to do the crash. You know, I'm not doing it right. I have to hear it again, but you get the idea. That was so cool, man. This one was catchy, just like all the other ones were. All three songs have been catchy. I'm sure this whole album is going to be nothing but bangers, man. All of these are immediate add to the playlist songs for me. Glad I did this one too. I was only going to do two, and then Grayscale was just sitting there right in front of me, man. So I had to do it. Awesome song. I don't know if you ask me which is my favorite of the three. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to, once I add these to my playlist, rock out in the car a few more times, then I'll come back and answer that. But yeah, like I said before we started the video, before we hit play, I should say, I don't know the meaning on this, any specific meaning other than being torn. And obviously with the theme of the album being about the state of our country, maybe it's some of the hopelessness and the war in his head on, like, what can we do to fix this? Or maybe it's something else. Maybe it's completely unrelated and about something else. If anyone has any insight or interpretations, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I think I'll wrap this one up, guys. If you're still here in the video, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and for hanging out and rocking out with me to some awesome music. And if you have any songs you want me to check out, please put them in the comments. And yeah, we will catch you guys in the next one.